Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of TechnoFirmaCraft. We're picking up right where we left off in the mine shaft. Now, I didn't actually go and grab any more light because I am stupid, but we can remedy that right now, actually. I want to show you guys a cool trick. I don't know if I've shown this on the series yet, but you can take a hammer, and luckily we have some bones, so we can use those. One sec. We could use those, and then we can throw down some chestnuts. So if you take a hammer and you smash a log, as you can see up at Wela, it shows you that it's harvestable. It'll give you sticks. So we got one stick from that. That's not that great, but we don't need that many. We're probably gonna grab around 5, I guess. So it really only give you 1 each time. That kind of sucks. That's fine though. So we're gonna grab 5 sticks, light them up, and then we're gonna go ahead and go back to doing the left and right prospecting. We're gonna narrow down the middle of this copper vein, and then once we've got that, we're just gonna start digging straight down because we'll regret that. But no, we won't regret it. We'll be fine. There's not really any lava pockets in this, so we'll be good. Okay, there are. Don't take my word for not being any lava pockets. That's definitely a thing, and you'll definitely get punished if you don't think there are. But we can actually enjoy the the prospects of having light in this, which is pretty nice. But I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up for everybody. Alright, everybody, I went ahead and found the side of both, so we're going to count this up, and then we're going to dig straight down in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we're going to go to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so we're going to start digging right here. So we're going to go ahead and throw up some supports just real quick. That way this doesn't all collapse in on the ore, because I'm thinking this ore vein is actually just right below us. So let's go ahead and throw these up real quick. We'll have some cherries. A little snack never hurts. And then we are going to go ahead and grab this torch, because I want that. And we're going to block this off right here, because we don't need anything past that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start digging down here. There we go. So hopefully this ore vein's right below us. If it is, you guys are going to see another cool feature of the metal in TerraFirma. Ore veins all have a different quality of richness to them. So I was saying that some are sparsely packed, and that's true, like the blocks are further away. But some are also have denser blocks, which means that you'll get a different quality of ore from the block itself. So hopefully we're going to see this in just a minute. And I can show you guys exactly what I mean without having to explain it in words. I can just do it with visuals. Come on now, copper. You can't be too far away, right? We've pinpointed directly where the middle should be. I think that's it. I think we just saw it. That's it right there. I'm looking at it right now. There we go. Awesome. So we have found it. We'll be able to see what quality it is. Awesome enough. And this looks pretty densely packed. So it is, if you can see at the top, it says tetrahedrite, and then units 25. So this is a normal tetrahedrite. Here, I'll show you guys what the different types look like. So we've got tetrahedrite, which this is 25. We've got rich tetrahedrite, that's 35, and poor, that's 15. And then we have the small samples from the surface, which, those are just normal. You guys saw those up there, and that's what we use to make this pickaxe. So we are now going to throw up some more supports. I'm actually going to put some wood down for the support base because it shouldn't be affected by gravity. Bam, there we go. We're gonna drop this torch down here. Cool. Okay, so now we can sort of mine without any issues, but hopefully this is looking like a pretty big vein. Like, we really did get the direct center of it here, so there's a lot of ore. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up this footage for you guys, and I will get back with you in just a few minutes. Alright everybody, I went ahead and mined a little bit over a stack of tetrahedrite here, so what I'm actually going to start doing now is we're going to go ahead and put up this staircase like we did before. It's going to be just as time taking, so I will see you guys at the end of the staircase. Alright, there we go everybody, I went ahead and finished that staircase, so we should be able to get down here no problem. And we can't actually fall all the way down because this little support strut here. We're actually going to move that next time we get down here, but that's not the important thing right now. The important thing is that we go ahead and block these up so we don't get lost. But the actual important thing is that we get home, because I'm sure you guys noticed, but my food supply is kind of dwindling. We don't really have that many cherries left, and it's not so good. Definitely not a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get a farm started and go ahead and start looking for animals. But before I do that, I need to build another staircase. So I will see you guys in another minute. Alright everybody, I went ahead and got out of the mine. I'll show you the staircase real quick. I'm sure you guys saw it, but it just looks like this. So we've got the little staircase, leads further down into the mine. I'm actually taking damage now because I'm not being careful. And then we take our left here, and bam, done. That's where the copper mine is, so that's fine. We might put up some signs later so nobody gets lost going down there, nobody being me. But now that we are... Let's actually go ahead and build this up and make it a little safer. I don't want to get lost down here ever, so that's fine. There we go, that's fine. That's fine, and that is fine. Awesome. So that is just like we want it, and we can actually even do that. That would be fine with me. There we go. Awesome. So we can get back to base. Once we get back, we're actually going to go out and harvest crops like this wheat, but once we get back, we're going to go ahead and empty this little vessel we have into the rocks and ores chest. We're going to put our ore away, and then we're going to switch over to a less blacksmithy sort of task. We're going to look into agriculture and, you know, just general farming and that sort of thing, because we kind of need to get a steady food source going. We might be able to go back to that cherry tree, though I don't remember where it's at, so probably not. But I definitely want to get a food source that is reliable and that I can harvest a couple times. If we look at the clock, it's still early summer, so we have plenty of time to plant some crops. We've actually got a few crops here. I'm not going to plant them yet. I will soon, but it's best to go get all those seeds. So I think our inventory is probably pretty clean-ish right now. It's clean enough for me. So I am going to make a hoe real quick. I fucked it up. Alright, sorry. Let's try again. I messed it up again. Alright, one more. I'm out of rocks. One more time. There we go. I didn't mess it up that time. Alright, we've got a stone hoe head. We can go ahead and throw that on a bone like a savage. And there we go. Awesome. So we have got our hoe now. So this... The cool feature about this is that if you change the mode, and I think I do that with the delete key, it'll actually tell you if a... Well, it's not working. It's supposed to tell you if a crop is ready to harvest. I mean, we can see it up in the top, but for anybody out there at home playing without Wayla, you'll actually need the hoe to tell when stuff is done, but it doesn't seem to be working for us. That might be because of the texture pack. It might be... maybe it's dynamic lights doing it? There's a couple causes, I guess, but... I don't know right now, so I guess we'll just leave that to be found out later. But thankfully, it looks like there's plenty of wheat around. We can go ahead and turn this into bread, and that will be a little bit of a lifesaver, I'll tell you what. We can use that to make sandwiches, so that'll be pretty cool. Obviously, there's some mushrooms here. I don't know if we can do anything with mushrooms. Let's go ahead and take a look. Right-click. Nothing. No recipe with mushrooms, so no mushroom soup for you guys. But we are going to come out here and get some water. Oh, my vessel broke. That sucks. But let's go ahead and just take a little quick look around. It's sunset, obviously, which means that the baddies will be coming soon, but that's fine. We'll just run back home like a scared little boy, and it'll all be okay. But let's go ahead and take a quick look around, see if we can spot any good vegetables or anything like that. We've got the sea here, so what I'm going to do later is I'm actually going to come out here and harvest the seaweed, and hopefully harvest some calamari and go fishing. You guys might get to see some of that. I think I'm going to turn it into a little bit of a montage, because I doubt anyone really wants to watch me collect seaweed and fish, but I'll put in some fishing music, whatever that is. I don't know. I have to find out what fishing music is, because I've never heard of it before, but hopefully it's something cool. So we're going to go ahead and turn on dynamic lights, because it's dark, and we'll get back home. But no, I'm just going to cut until we get there, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are back home, finally, so we can go ahead and first we're going to put these seeds in here. Those are new wheat seeds. That's great. We're going to go ahead and throw our brains in. We've got our ceramic bowls. So I can actually show you guys a little bit about the food making system right now. Obviously, we don't have any bread, so we can't make any sandwiches, but what we do have is a knife and some bowls. So we're going to go ahead and make a salad. I don't actually think we can make one now. I don't know if we have any more food, but that's how you would do it. So you would put in whatever least amount of food you have here over in the right. This is 2. And then you've got 2 more foods you'd put right here. We can't put wheat in there. We need to cut it into grain or whatever. And then you put your main salad component. Usually what I end up doing is I put like a beef here or whatever I have the most of. So usually I have the most pork because I killed a lot of animals. I put that there, and I put some veggies here, and then I put a fruit here. So we'll see when I get the farm up going. But I'm going to go ahead and wait for the night to finish, and I will see you guys in the morning. Thanks. Welcome back, everybody. It's morning now, so we can actually go ahead and start our journey. So you can see I cleaned up my inventory a little bit, made some more torches, got a fire pit going, but now we are going to go ahead and start our little farm. So first we're going to start with these berry bushes. I want to go ahead and get these lined up on the side of the house like this. I think that looks really pretty. And then over here where no, not over here. Back of the house is what I'm thinking. So back of the house where we don't have much, we're going to go ahead and plant some apple trees. No, these are cherry trees. We're going to plant some cherry trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with fruit trees, you want to go ahead and plant them at least 5 blocks away from each other. That way they can grow properly and, you know, you get the most berries out of your harvests. It's nice that we have so many willow saplings now. But So you want to go ahead and do that. We're going to pick up all these torches because they keep getting extinguished. Probably put better use in like the mine or whatever. And you have to relight them before you can pick them up, otherwise they just get destroyed. But we can now go ahead and make it to a waterfront. I say where's the closest one? That has grass. Yeah. There is a little problem in TerraFirmaCraft about placing your own grass. If you place dirt down and you try to farm on it, it basically resets the nutrient level. So all grass and dirt and everything in TerraFirma, once it becomes tilled, it gains a nutrient stat. And if it's something that spawned with the world, like this one, if I were to hoe this right now, it would have max nutrients. So that would mean that, maybe not max, it would have regular world spawn nutrients. And that means that, sorry, I'm totally drawing a blank here. That means that crops will grow the fastest on it and they won't have any problems growing. There won't be a lack of nutrients. So you can use that. Now, if I were to place a little bit of dirt down, that wouldn't quite work. Basically, it resets all of the nutrient values in the soil. And once... I didn't grab the seeds, did I? Wow, big dumb. But it resets the nutrient values in the soil, and when you run out of a nutrient that a crop needs, like let's say rice needs nutrient C. There's 3 different types of nutrients, A, B, and C. Let's say rice needs C. If there's no C in the ground, the rice isn't going to finish growing as far as I'm aware. Like it'll just sit at whatever it ran out at, and if the soil recovers a little bit of nutrient C while it's growing, you'll get a little bit more growth. But usually I think you just don't even get to harvest that crop. It's just going to die in winter because it's never going to bloom. So basically you need to be really careful about where you plant crops every year. So like I think red bell pepper, maybe it uses like B. Maybe red bell pepper uses nutrient B, and we need to be really aware of that so we don't use up all the nutrient B in the soil. I don't actually know what nutrient red bell pepper uses because I don't really pay attention. That's something you kind of have to look up on the wiki, or you need like a high agriculture skill. But we can certainly look that up later. We've got some more potato seeds. What else have we got? Wheat, rice, that's good, and barley. So all of the grains in the game take about the longest to grow, I'm pretty sure. So we're not gonna plant them here. We're gonna pick up bigger plots. So we're gonna mark this as our vegetable plot. So this will be our little veggie farm. This is gonna have like the fastest harvest. I think red bell peppers. Look at that. We planted that today. 11% grown. Like that's pretty quick. And then I think potatoes also grow pretty quick. Yeah, look at that. So that'll all go pretty soon. And then we want to go ahead and start another plot. I think we can start one nowhere. We can't start one anywhere because nowhere is coming. Oh, we'll start one over here on this little island. So we're going to, if there's more grass than I thought there was a decent amount of grass over here. There is, awesome. So we're going to start our grain plot over here. Obviously grain, like I was saying earlier, takes a little bit longer to grow. Like wheat, I think it's considered winter wheat in real life because it is a wheat that was bred to grow over like the winter months. So I think it's harvest in the summer, so you plant after your harvest in the summer. So you plant like fall, I guess. I might be wrong here, don't quote me, but you'd plant in like fall, and then it would grow and go kind of dormant-ish over the winter, and then by the time summer comes around again, all your wheat would be ready to harvest, and it would be a good time to harvest it too, because it wouldn't be, yeah, those should all be hydrated as well. It wouldn't be like freezing cold outside, so you could actually, even though it's called winter wheat, you don't actually harvest it during the winter. You just plant it and it grows over the winter, which is nice. But, my thing broke. But we're gonna go ahead and start our little plot. So, okay, that actually did plant. I didn't think it planted. There's not enough sunlight to plant. Oh, fuck. Okay, so there is a tree up there that we're going to go demolish because it's gonna get rid of sunlight on our crops. And that's another thing about TerraFirma. They actually need sunlight, not just torchlight, actual sunlight. Obviously torches go out, but they need direct sky access, I think. So no more car park, underground, like multi-layer farms that are completely safe to harvest. None of that stuff. We don't get to do that. There we go, tree's gone. We've got some, sorry about that banging noise, I was putting down a cup. But now we can actually plant this rice again. So let's see, where is it? Right there. Cool, we'll finish planting. So that's our little rice field. We're gonna plant our wheat field right here. There we go. And then we're gonna plant our barley over here. So this will be our grain plot. Now this stuff's gonna take a lot longer to grow. I think the rice might be one of the fastest growers. I don't know. Looks like they're all at the same rate though. That's interesting. So all of our grains are now almost at 10%, which is pretty cool. It means that we'll probably get to harvest in a couple in-game days. I don't know if I've explained the time system to you guys. So the way the time works in TerraFirma is that obviously you've got a 12-month... No, you don't have a 12-month year. You have early summer, summer, late summer, fall, early winter, and late winter. I think that's how it works. And each month, which is a season, I'm pretty sure. No, wait, I lied. I lied. Everything I just said is a lie. Look, it says July here. So each month is actually only 10 days. So it's July 1st right now. And then July will end and August will come in 9 days. So that's good. Right now we're harvesting just a little bit of seaweed. I wanted to get a little bit of a head start on that. Just a little bit more food since we're out here. We've got a pig up there. That's pretty cool. I am really excited to get like an actual animal barn built. I might set up another camera up in the sky and then build a barn for you guys. I'm thinking that we'll build it out of chestnut wood because it's like a nice red color, and we'll use white cedar for accents, and so it would pretty much be the opposite of our house. That way we can have like a nice red and white barn like you'd see in like old cartoons. I think that would be pretty freaking cool. I don't know about you guys, but I've always wanted to have like a red and white barn in a Minecraft series, but it never really works out. There's no red wood in vanilla Minecraft, so you can't really make a red barn. You can make like a pink barn with acacia, but that doesn't really work, does it? It's not red, so I'm against that. But we're gonna go ahead and get back to the house. All our crops have been planted, so I'd say that's probably a pretty successful day. And then we're going to make a salad because I think we actually have enough crops to do that now. No, wait. We're going to hold off on the salad for just a minute. I want to show you guys how to mill wheat. So we want to go ahead and take our knife. And we're going to cut the chaff off our wheat. That gave us 35. That's pretty cool. But now we've got grain. So what we need to do with this is we need to mill it in a quern. A quern. I don't know how to say that. I have no idea. But we're going to go ahead and get the quern base. This requires some... Guys, we're not getting the quern. I'll just make this like it is and show you. So you want to go ahead and put what you have in most. I'm going to do seaweed because I don't want to use that much. And then we're going to do that. I think we do it like that. Bam. So it's going to use 4 ounces of this, 4 ounces of this, and 10 of this. So now we have a seaweed, cherry, and wheat grain salad. Doesn't really sound that good. Look at it. I mean, it looks decent. So we're just going to go ahead and eat that up. There we go. Awesome. And we got our bowl back, so we'll go ahead and throw that on there. But now we're full. And you can obviously stack up on those sorts of things. But that's sort of how the salads work. I'm thinking I need to go do something, but I can't quite recall what it is. What time are we at on the episode? I'm reading that we're probably nearing the end of the episode, so I think I'm going to cut it there. I will see you guys again in the next episode, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!